Good morning, class 9, 10th, and from few classes we discussed the chapter How do organisms reproduce, and last class we completed the distinction of the male and female part of the plant, and from today we discussing the process of the development of the fruit or flower in the plant. And for the development and for the process of fertilization, first phase is the pollination. Pollination means the process by which anther pollen grains moves from anther to the stigma is called the pollination. Means it is the process in which this is the female part of the flower called stigma, and this one is the anther from the male part of the, this one is the pollen grain and this one is the anther. This pollen grain, the process in which the pollen grain move from anther to the stigma is called the pollination. This is the male reproductive organ, pollen grain, and this is the stigma, female reproductive receiver or organ. And when by any ways, wind, animal, water, any other process, when the pollen grain move from their anther to the stigma is called the pollination. So its definition is that the transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma is called pollination. The transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma is called the pollination. Okay, and pollination is two types. Pollination has two types. One is self-pollination and another one is cross-pollination. Okay, self-pollination means within the same flower. Self-pollination means within the same flower. Okay, self-pollination means within the same flower, and cross-pollination means within other flower or another plant flower. Suppose that A is the plant and it includes male plus female part of the flower. In a single plant, if the movement of the pollen grain from stigma to the anther, it is called self-pollination, means a single plant. But this one is the A and B plant. If one flower which present in a single plant, in one flower, that we call self-pollination. But in a single plant, two flower, A1 and A2, two flower is the A1 and A2. When the A2 pollen grain fall on the stigma of the A1 pollen grain, this is called cross-pollination. And when the pollen grain of B flower fall in the stigma of the A flower, that will also called cross-pollination. So cross-pollination is divided into two groups. First is the different plant or in the same plant of different flower, that we called cross-pollination. First is the same plant but different flower. Okay, second one is the different plant. So self pollination means single plant of single flower, and cross pollination means same plant of different flower and different flower. And next is the first process is that the pollination, in which the anther stem pollen grain move from the anther to stigma to anther to stigma. And second one is the fertilization, because after pollination next process is the fertilization, in which the pollen grain fertilized to the ovary. So fertilization, male gamete plus female gamete make the zygote. Male gamete means pollen grain, female gamete means stigma, female gamete ovary. Both include to form zygote. This is the process of fertilization. Come to the diagram of the male and female. Come to the diagram of the female body in which the fertilization takes place. So this is called stigma. Okay, and pollen grain fall on the stigma. This is the pollen grain. When pollen grain fall in the place of a stigma, it forms a tube-like structure. Okay, and this tube-like structure move from the stigma to the inner side of the ovary. This tube-like structure move from stigma to the inner side of the ovary, in which the female reproductive cells are present. Okay, in this tube, pollen grain is present. In this tube, pollen grain is present, and this is the male germ cell which is present in which is moved with the help of tube. This is called male germ cell, and this tube like structure is called the pollen tube. Okay, and this structure, this upper part is called the chalaja. चलाजल पार्ट ये क्लोज्ड होता है, closed part. It is a closed part. This is the upper part is the chalajal part, and this is called the chalaja part. This whole body structure means this complete body structure is called the ovary, and sometimes it is called fruit. This ovary form the fruit structure, and the inner wall which is called the chalaza upper part, and this part is called the ovule, which further form the seed. Ovule part helps in the formation of seed, and ovary part helps in the formation of fruit. This ovary turns into fruit part, and this ovule turn into seed part of the flower. And these are the female germ cells. These are the female germ cells. Okay, and this place, like that, this place is called chalaja, and same thing, this part is called the micropyle. Chalaja is the closed part and micropyle is the open part. Micropyle is the open part. So this is the structure of the female reproductive part, in which the development of the fruit and seed after the fertilization of the stigma to the female germ cell or male germ cell with the female germ cell. In this process, pollen grain fall into the stigma, and after the falling, this pollen grain generate the tube-like structure. This tube-like structure goes from stigma to the female germ cell, and this tube called the pollen tube, which contain male germ cell. And from this way, this pollen grain reached to the female germ cell, and after reaching the female germ cell, it helps or it goes to further the fertilization from this part and this part, which we will discuss in the next class. So today discuss the definition of fertilization. Fertilization is the act of fusion. The act of fusion of male and female gamete to form a zygote. Fertilization is the process in which the male and female gamete fuse together. Means they fuse together to form the structure that we call zygote. Next class we discuss the topic of fertilization, in which we will discuss the one important point that we call double fertilization, which is the most important point of the class 10th, because this is the confused part. What is most of the student not understand the meaning of the double fertilization and the process in which the double fertilization takes place in the flower. Okay, next class we must discuss this topic, double fertilization. For today, thank you.